Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to our second edition of the ICA Cristo Rey weekend update. It's Sunday, April 26th. I want to start by wishing my dad, Dennis Callaghan, a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. Hope we can celebrate in person soon. I'm sure you enjoyed the Zoom that we had a little earlier, but not as much as if we were all there. We've got a big week coming up. The week of April 27th has a lot in store for all of us. So I want to run down a list of a few things that are going to be starting up this week. We have ASB and class officer elections that are kicking off starting tomorrow. So you'll be seeing a lot of things on Instagram, on the My ICA Cristo Rey Instagram, on your friends' Instagrams, things all over as campaign posters and videos for the elections. We're going to have live class officer elections speeches on Monday, May 4th, and we're going to have live ASB candidate speeches on Wednesday, May 6th, and then polls will close on Friday, May 8th. So we're going to have an exciting new virtual election for our student council for next year. Also this week on Wednesday, we have a live mass for the St. Catherine of Siena celebration, which is going to be this Wednesday, April 29th at 1 p.m. We are going to come together as a community. I know Mrs. Fiataroni has been working very hard to make sure that it's going to be a special mass. We can't do everything that we would normally do if we were together, but I think we're going to get pretty close. So 7th period classes, I believe, on Wednesday are going to be held either at a different time or canceled entirely so that the whole school community can join in the celebration of Mass on Wednesday. I'm going to pull up the questions now and see what we've got going on, see some comments already. Okay, I'm not seeing many students in here. Are there students watching? I see Miss Rose, shout out to Fiataroni, Miss Kirk, Miss McKenney, Mr. D. 0 students, but you know what? That's a good time to remind everyone. This YouTube Live is being recorded and will be available for anyone to watch anytime they want or to email to your friends and relatives around town, around the world. Okay, I am going to start with, hi, Miss Sprouse. Miss Sprouse, actually, this is perfect because our first question is for you. Are we still going to have yearbooks this year? And let me pull up to make sure that I get everything right. The answer is yes. This has been a crazy year in our world, and so I think if I'm saying everything correctly, Ms. Sprouse says it's a huge year to record what happened at ICA Cristo Rey, and especially for all of you students, so that you have a record of what exactly we did this year and how we responded to the shelter-in-place order. But that means that we're going to need everyone's help. So if you want to purchase a yearbook, be sure to email Miss Sprouse. She needs to know by the end of the week so that we can get the order in on time. All that is to say that we also need pictures. So if you have pictures that you want in the yearbook, it can be from anything, from school events that we've had, from rallies, from sports events, classes even. Send those to Yulitza, and I'll make sure that we send out an email. The yearbook staff will send out an email with all of these details later tonight. Pictures go to Yulitza. There was a poll earlier this year, and you are going to be contacted if you won by Liz Beth. Here's kind of a creative thing that we need your help with. We've got, we need some quarantine pictures of online classes, Google Hangouts, anything with your homework or how you're helping your family out during this time. We want to see you and what your life is like during the shelter in place. So please be sure to take those photos and email them to Giselle. And if you have some thoughts, some quotes that you want to say about the year, email those to Ms. Sprouse by the end of the week. I'm sure the yearbook staff is going to send out an yearbook, an email with all of these things. So look out for that. In the meantime, while the yearbook staff is drafting that email, going to go ahead and bring in, I don't want to surprise him too much, but here he comes, Dr. Romero.
Hey, Mr. Callaghan, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. I said I feel underdressed. You're wearing a sports coat?
Well, I am hosting. You're just a guest, so that's fine.
Okay.
But this way you won't be made fun of for wearing the ICA uniform.
I know.
So that's
up my outfit next week then too. How have you been?
I've been okay.
Good.
It's weird week, but I'm doing fine.
Good. Gorgeous weather this weekend.
It was very nice, yeah. A little windy today though. Dr. Fornero, we are all kind of waiting on pins and needles to find out when we can come back to school and when seniors especially can pick up their caps and gowns. I know you have a big meeting coming up on Friday. Do you want to wait till that happens?
Yes, I'm going to talk to Dr. Callaghan from the health department and get final directions from him what we can do. So at this point, anybody can come into the school and go to their locker, get what they need. But I will have more information on Friday, and then I will put something out, and we will roll out the plans for everybody in terms of coming to school and getting their lockers. And then for the seniors, especially about caps and gowns and everything else too. So Friday is my call with Dr. Callaghan, and I'll have more information after that. So
I think that goes to this question too. Blanca asked, when do we turn in our books that we're using for class? That all depends on what the doctor says, right?
That depends on what the doctor says, and then what we need to do with the books in class too. So part of it is people want to get stuff from their lockers, and then some of the people are using their books too. So we may have to have 2 times when people come back, or the 9th, 10th, and 11th graders come back after they're done with their classes too. But we'll get more information out and make it available for everybody.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put you back in the parking lot, Doctor, and going to go ahead and bring in a team who we used to see them every day, bright and early, smiling faces, and now everything's just online. But here we go. Miss Rangel, Mr. Chachin,
hi, Mr. Callaghan.
Guzman. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Mr. Callaghan.
How's it going?
Hello. It's going. Big adjustment
Great.
working from home, that's for sure.
Miss Rangel, I love your setup.
Thanks. I feel like a real YouTuber.
I think you do. Chachin, you two, and Miss Guzman. I'm going to kick the 2 of you out for a sec. I have a question for Miss Rangel first. So, corporate work study, such a huge part of our lives at ICA Cristo Rey, and now from some perspectives, it looks like it's on hold, but I know our sponsors are still working and our sponsors are still paying. So can you tell us how the sponsors are doing?
So our sponsors are doing well. We've been in communication with them. Our team definitely has been in communication just as an update as what is going on, when and if the students can go back to work. Their offices are definitely pretty bare when it comes to anyone in the office. A majority of everyone is working from home. There are some people that have skeleton offices. They'll have one person in the office go in, maybe mail distributions or anything of that nature. But other than that, it's pretty bare. Mr. Chachin will follow up more when it comes to in communication with our sponsors, though I do want to say that Mr. Ollinger wanted to go ahead and express how much he has everyone in their thoughts and that he wishes that everything would go back to normal. He definitely misses being there at 7:45 in the morning, seeing everybody's faces and wishing them off to a good day at work. So during this time, ladies, feel free to reach out to us. We're always available via email. That's really how anybody is available right now. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're only 1 email away. So
thanks, Mr. Rangel. You know what I miss most? Shaking hands.
Yeah, it's definitely really awkward not to even hug somebody either, because I'm I'm a hugger and I can't do that right now.
Well, I look forward to bumping elbows with you sometime soon. Okay, I'm going to bring in Ms. Guzman. I'll bring you back in a bit.
Okay.
Guzman,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. I've got a question for you.
Yes.
This was a popular question on the Instagram. Ms. Guzman, do we still have to do makeup days?
Yes. So if you have a makeup day that you need to schedule, or you have multiple makeup days, we will be having set days each Friday starting May 8th, where students can come, or not come in, obviously, but they will go ahead and email their supervisor and see if they have any work. If not, they will join us in a virtual workday on campus. So those days will be May 8th, these are all Friday dates, May 8th, May 15th, and May 22nd. That will be for all students. And then if any student is unable to make up their time during those days, we also have, for the seniors, we have May 26th to the 29th. And then for the rest of the grades, excluding the seniors, we have June 1st to the 5th.
Okay, great. Will you send out an email so that's all in writing?
Yes. So we will be sending out an email this week with a kind of verbiage of what you will send your supervisor and a Google link form. So then that way you can click on the Google form and fill out when you will be scheduling your work days.
That's great. Sounds easier than going into an office and doing a makeup day. No transportation this time.
No transportation.
This is a question, Ms. Guzman, about missed days because of the coronavirus. Our students aren't going to have to make up days since we've been sheltered.
No. So no days will be needed to make up during the coronavirus. And if you missed a day, I know there were some students that had anticipated absences on March 6th, which was the first Friday that we were out of school. That day will not be a makeup day according to corporate work study.
Fantastic. Thank you. Gonna go ahead and bring in your colleague. I'm gonna kick you out. Here he comes. Hi, Mr. Chakeen.
Mr. Callaghan, I miss you.
I miss you too. How's life? Any new changes for you?
It's been wild, yeah. My wife and I are expecting our third baby in any time now, within the next month or so. We just moved into a new house, so I've been kind of off of email last week, so I have a lot of catching up to do. A lot of students turned in assignments last week that I'll be getting to this upcoming week, and we'll be responding to email questions as well. But yeah, been busy, but looking forward to getting back in the swing of things.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got for you. Okay. Here's one, Mr. Chakeen.
Mm-hmm.
What CWSP assignments are coming up?
Yeah. Right now, the frosh and sophomores are working on their working from home assignments. Those are technically due today, but anytime you can get that in will be fine. The juniors and seniors have been assigned their resume updates, which will be due on May 3rd. The sophomores will have their resume updates to complete as well. Upcoming assignments for all grades are going to include an email to supervisors, like Ms. Guzman just alluded to, and Ms. Rangel as well. We want to check in with our supervisors from work, see how they're doing, let them know how we're doing, offer to help in any way if we can volunteer our services, if the company needs some work done. They miss you, they want to hear from you, and really it's an exercise in networking, really big important part of the corporate work study program. Normally this time of year we'd be encouraging students to finish strong and leave their company well and in good standing so that they can reach back to their supervisors in the future. to request a referral or reference, something like that. So we want to do that through email this year. So every class will be emailing their supervisor. We're going to send everybody their supervisor's email address and some instructions on what to include. But that'll be a good opportunity if you do have a makeup day to ask your supervisor if you can complete some work for your company for that makeup day instead of completing it on campus, as Ms. Guzman said.
Mr. Chikeen, I'm going to throw this one to you.
Yeah.
If you want someone else to answer it, do you know what a virtual workday is going to look like?
Yeah, we're going to basically create some project options. So it would be creating some type of, maybe it's a Google slide presentation, a research project on something that we think would be beneficial towards your kind of career readiness training. Great.
Yeah. This question, other things that you guys are working on for resumes, since we kind of stopped going to work in March, do we put our end date as March or May?
Both can make sense. I would say March if you haven't checked in with your supervisor, if you haven't done any work for them. I know a handful of students have completed some jobs for their supervisors while we've been in shelter in place, so that's certainly a continuation of their employment. But I don't think you have to get too caught up on March or May, whichever one you prefer to explain in an interview, basically.
Makes sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but one more reminder, and just to prepare seniors, we are going to be sending out the mock job interview invitations this week. Those will be basically a 15-minute window of time, most likely on Friday, where we will hope to meet with you online to complete the job interview. We really enjoy doing these. Students enjoy doing them. It's a really great practice to kind of be put on the spot and have to produce answers to these very common interview questions. It's helpful to kind of go through that process in a safe space before really launching into like a real job interview. So look for those, and if for any reason you need to reschedule or can't make your appointment, just let us know. Send us an email, communicate with us. We're happy to accommodate whatever you need to change the date or time.
Thank you. Last question, Mr. Chikeen. Are you wearing sweats underneath the shirt and jacket?
No.
I'm wearing jeans.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, cool. Great. Just wanted to.
I'm most of the way there. My shirt, somehow my shirt shrunk in the last month and a half. I don't know how that could have happened. It's not. What's going on? It must be humidity. Is that something?
It's the humidity. It's absolutely. Okay. We'll see you in a little bit. Now, we've got some questions coming up for everyone's favorite Spartan athletic director. Here she is, Coach. Welcome.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Hi, everyone. I'm good, thank you. How are you, Mr. Callaghan?
I'm good. I'm taking your advice to go outside.
Good.
A little bit.
Kind of crowded. Kind of crowded.
Yeah. My mom made me a mask, so I feel better going out with that.
Cool. I have lipstick all over my mask, so I totally messed that up today.
I can't wear my glasses and the mask at the same time. Coach, some questions came up on Instagram about PE credits for the semester. And I'm going to go ahead and share. I have to figure out where it is. I'm going to share a slideshow from you that I think should answer all those questions.
Yes.
You're getting some shout outs. Angelina says, hey, Coach.
Yeah, hi, Angelina.
And Miss Sprouse says hi. Okay.
What? She and I were just texting earlier.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I do a screen share like this. Share screen, share. Here we go. Coach, take it away.
Okay, seniors, do not worry. Seniors, do not worry. Dr. Fornero also sent you an email to verify this, but your remaining PE credits, if you owed any, because most of you already finished, so you are done. El fin. No más. No más.
That's crystal clear to me.
I think so.
Okay. Should we go to the juniors?
Let's go. All right, juniors, you too. Most of you have already earned your 20 credits. And I still have to tally the ones from this fall semester. And then if you were an athlete, your winter sports will be included in your semester 2 transcripts. Most of you were fine. Everyone, that means juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, everyone will get 3 PE credits for this spring semester. Okay? So 3 PE credits every one of you get because you're practicing social distancing and sheltering in place. So that's why you're going to get 3 PE credits, everyone across the board, in addition to, let me see, swimming. So we'll talk about that later. All right,
Okay.
sophomores.
Sophomores, coming at you.
All right. Sophomores, all right. So there's that 3 credits for spring that everyone's going to get. And I highly, highly, highly recommend that you join on Google Classroom the quarantine. There are a whole bunch of optional activities that are provided by Jadra and Rachel, who were our yoga instructors. They've moved online as well, so please take advantage of their content. Coach Giorgio has some YouTube videos up for some workouts. He's also Miles's PE teacher. So if you have any young ones, siblings, who would also like to do some PE on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, Coach Giorgio is available. You could just email me. And as you see there, the class code to join the quarantine. All right. Same thing for sophomores. If you were, let me see, on a winter team, you will get credits for that. And if you were in a spring PE class, you're going to get partial credits for that, plus the 3 credits that everyone's getting. So
people
no one
are getting a lot of credits.
Credits galore.
Credits.
Woo!
Great.
You get a credit. You get a credit. Everyone gets a credit.
And what about the frosh?
Frosh, same thing, 3 credits. The quarantine stuff is optional. All Frosh will also get 6 credits for the fall semester. So that's across the board because I have no idea where all those accrued credits went. And I'm not going to go back into school to find them. So freshmen all get 6, and then 3. So freshmen, you're going to end the year with 9. And then if you played a fall sport or a winter sport, you will add credits from that. It is a credit bonanza.
I love it. And then lastly, some updates on the sports seasons, please.
Right. We are sad, but everyone in California had their spring sports seasons canceled. So the swim team actually had a couple of meets. And so you'll get probably your max credit for that, which is 5 for the season. So swimmers, you'll get that. Flag footballers, you will also get 5 max from Coach Max for that because you also competed in a few, even though your season was incomplete. Track and field, we only had 1 practice officially, and the track and field season had not started. So those of you who signed up for track, sorry, you're out of luck.
But you get 3 credits for...
You get 3 credits anyway.
For staying home and staying safe.
That's right, for practicing social distancing behaviors.
Fantastic.
Also, there's one more thing that I wanted to say, because people are also asking about fall sports. Those updates are changing every day, and we don't know yet because we are waiting from our league, and then we are waiting for the state to kind of guide us in that. So please, 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 it'll be put on the website. It'll be put on our school website, and probably an email from me. But I would highly recommend, especially for summer, if you want to try out for a fall sport, especially I'm talking to volleyballers, please do some exercise. Try to see if you could practice some skills at home. And for all of our athletes, please, please email your coaches. They want to hear from you. They miss you. And they are also a source and a guide for some activities, and just someone to help you through not having a sports team this year.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Going to bring you back in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. See you soon. Coach mentioned physical wellness, and Mrs. Molina is here to talk to us about our mental wellness.
Hello.
So, hi, Mrs. Molina.
Hi.
Hello. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. Hello, everyone. I'm thinking of all of you and sending you positive vibes. So I've been invited to talk about an opportunity to earn spirit points for your class while practicing self-care. How fun is that?
Super fun.
Right? So we know self-care is important to our well-being, especially during this time of sheltering in place. All of you, students, staff, faculty, alumni, are being invited to participate in this self-care challenge. So we would like for you all, yeah, all of us invited, the whole ICA community. So we'd like to have you send your selfies, videos, pictures of you in action practicing a self-care activity. So you'll email to spirit@ICA or icacademy.org. That's spirit@icacademy.org.
Great. We've got some examples of things that people are doing. I have been cooking and baking and washing my dishes, which seems to be my self-care, right. But people have some creative ones. So let's take a look and see what our colleagues are up to. Fingers crossed that this works. Here we go.
Want to share with you one thing I really love to do that really makes me feel better any time of day is just to get out in my garden. I planted in the spring some Swiss chard, kale, onions, lots of herbs, so great to go out and just pick things fresh. But if you have a little bit of dirt in your yard and you can plant some herbs, even just pulling weeds, getting some fresh air, it's just a wonderful thing. So hope you guys are good and taking care of yourselves, and can't wait to see you in person soon. Bye.
Bread and butter, blackberry jam. Say I love you, stop saying you care. I love you.
One day at a time.
I watched that video of you and your daughter about 16 times today. It was adorable.
So your pictures and videos will be compiled into a fun clip like that. Mr. Callaghan does magic, and so he'll then share it with all of our community. The class with the most participation will earn 100 points. So 100 spirit points. Yep.
That can change the game for sure.
That can change the game. So have fun and get your self-care game on.
Mrs. Molina, for students who might need a little extra support, are you still available for checking in?
Absolutely. I'm here, ready and willing. I'd love to hear from you. Just shoot me an email and we will set up an appointment time and we'll connect. We'll connect either over the phone, Zoom, Google Meets, whatever works for you.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Pull you back in just a minute, but
No
we have a surprise guest. Surprise guest coming in. Here we go, everyone. From the dean's office, the dean.
Hi, everybody.
Well, hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I have the real surprise guest. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Look at this little guy.
Oh, no.
This is Charlie.
How old is Charlie?
Charlie is officially 9 weeks old.
Oh, what kind of dog is he?
He is a apricot Maltipoo.
I haven't heard any of those, but that is it.
Cuteness
Sounds
overload
beautiful.
right here. He's
Absolutely.
been keeping me busy.
Is he gonna get big?
Not too much bigger, but which is perfect for me because I prefer cuddly dogs.
So the dog can stay on your lap?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, you want to know a secret?
I would love to know a secret.
Our
Yeah.
last Zoom meeting, he was sleeping comfortably on my lap. And when I picked him up, I didn't realize he had peed on me. So, yeah, it's really making himself at home here.
And who among us hasn't been peed on by a dog in the middle of a Zoom meeting?
It's going to happen at some point or another.
Yeah. Geez.
Yeah.
Miss Bell, that's adorable. Congratulations on Charlie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have any words of wisdom for our girls? Any thoughts you'd like to leave them with?
Yeah, definitely. Stay active. I think that's really important. It's helped me a lot. Me and my mom hike often. We like to go on walks or trails. It's been a lot of fun. Just make the best of your time. It's really easy to get lazy during these times, being home and quarantined. So I really hope everybody gets out at least for an hour. Exercise as much as you can. It makes a big difference in terms of your mood and your mental health.
Cool. Well,
yeah.
You can hold me to that because I am not quite at an hour or every
30
day.
minutes. 30 minutes.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right, fair enough.
Thanks, Miss Bell. Great to see you.
No problem. Good seeing everybody.
Me
Bye,
on
ladies.
Zoom. We've got our final question then for all of our guests tonight. Gonna bring in CWSP first, all at once. Here we go. CWSP, do you have some final words of wisdom for the Spartans out there?
Well, I would definitely harp on Miss Bell too. Ladies, stay active, even if it's just to go walk around the corner to get some fresh air. I know definitely being in the house and being cooped up, you definitely need to get out and just walk. I think we took that for granted, just walking up and down 24th Street and just not even wanting to walk up our hill or to walk down to BART. So I know I definitely took it for granted. And I also just want to pinpoint too, I forgot to mention that if you are interested in CLIP and you still want to be a leadership for a school next year, CLIP applications are due this Friday, May 1st. If you need an extension, just send me an email and then interviews will start the following week on May 8th.
Fantastic. Thank you. Ms. Guzman.
I just want to make sure that everybody is keeping normal routine. I know these times are really hard and it could really get easy to just stay in bed and do all your homework and classes from bed. But get up and like Miss Bell said, go outside to get some fresh air and try to stick to as best as you can a normal routine as possible. That's really helped me in staying focused with all the work that I have to do for corporate work study. And if anybody needs anything regarding questions for corporate work study or anything at all, to say hi or to talk, I'm available through email.
Great. Thank you. Mr. Chakeen, what about you?
Just say, keep on keeping on and communicate with us. If anything, any assignments coming up or stressing you out, just let us know. We can accommodate you and work with you on things. So hang in there, folks. We're almost to the finish line, and hopefully we'll see you all again in the fall in a somewhat normal fashion.
Yeah. Fingers crossed and hands joined, as we say.
As Sister Lily says.
Yeah.
Nice to see you all. Have a good week.
Email Sister
Bye.
Lily. She'll love it. Yeah.
Oh, she will. She will. See you. Coach, what about you? Some final words of wisdom?
Yes.
I know. I have
do.
been ducking.
I'm like, where am I? Yes. Okay, I had to write them down because this is how good I am. Okay, for all of you, first of all, I just wanted to take a moment to amplify those who are experiencing a whole bunch of stress. People who are touched negatively by this horrible pandemic, those in our families who are working through it and who are providing for us, and those of us who are really finding tough the words to express that. So I just wanted to amplify that. And I also wanted to share with the students especially this saying that it's kind of like my mantra. Your worth is not tied to your productivity. Your worth is in the fact that you exist and that God loves you and we love you.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Coach.
Mwah.
Have
Class
a
of
great week.
2020.
Class of 2020. A couple more weeks. See you soon, Coach. Mrs. Molina, some final words of wisdom?
Absolutely. So when you notice your mental health declining, what I would just suggest is just do one small thing that brings you joy and peace. Text a loved one, go for a walk, hear some music. You're welcome to reach out to me anytime. I'm available. So one little step is all you need to remind yourself that this isn't permanent. So we're in this together.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good week.
You too. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Okay, here he comes. Dr. Fornero, catch you off guard.
Hey, no, I'm ready.
Okay.
Just a couple of reminders. Mass on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Progress reports are coming out. I hope people have been turning in work. I hate to be the bad reminder of that, but progress reports are coming out. And I'm trying to think, oh, yes, definitely keep me informed if you need anything. Food, assistance with rent, internet issues, or anything like that, shoot me an email. That's probably the best. Just shoot me an email. And finally, for everybody, let's make it a great week or not. The choice is ours. Good night, everybody. Mr. Callaghan, thank you very much. This is pretty
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Ladies, we'll do our best. All we can do is take it one day at a time. Have a great week and see you on the internet. Bye, y'all.